Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get into this story. Let's get into Bobby Brown, the king of R&B. Let's talk about why he is viral all over social media. It is going down. Bobby Brown's sister, Leolah Brown Muhammad, she released a statement to Facebook basically saying that she believed there was an attempted assassination on Bobby Brown, that he was walking down the street. He was not driving. It wasn't a car accident, and a car came by and hit Bobby Brown, and both of his legs are broken, and he's not able to walk, and he's in the hospital. And basically she's upset. She's thinking someone's trying to take her brother's life, and she's tired of her family disappearing. And she's referring to Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina. Rest in power, rest in peace to both of the queens, for real, for real. So basically she's out here, asking for help, wanting people to check on Bobby Brown and letting people know that somebody's out there trying to do something to Bobby Brown. And everything else is in the media about Bobby Brown, but why are they not talking about that he was hit by a car? Because she feels like it was an attempted assassination, and Bobby Brown's wife and his wife's family is trying to cover up the story. So she got something to say. She left a message on Facebook, and she also left a phone number where you can reach out and touch her and get in contact with her so she can let you know what's going on. So everybody's like, oh my goodness, is Bobby Brown all right? People hitting up Bobby Brown on Twitter. They're hitting him up on IG. So allegedly Bobby Brown's lawyer has made a statement saying that over the weekend Bobby Brown was not hit by a car at all. The story is false. He was chilling over the weekend in California with his family, and his sister Leolah Brown, she is making up fake news. She is lying. She is not telling the truth at all, point blank period. Bobby Brown was never hit by a car, and his legs are okay, and he's not in the hospital. And also his attorney is alleging that Bobby Brown is getting ready to go on tour. He's in great shape. He's about to go on tour in Japan and Australia in October of 2019. So we'll see what's going on with this situation. But people are concerned. People are worried. They want to know what's up with Bobby Brown. What's up with the king of R&B? And so his sister, Muhammad, she's upset. She wants to know what's going on. Like, she feels like something is being kept a secret, and she's not feeling the situation. But people are saying there's a false story, it's a false report, it's not true. So what do you guys think about the situation? There's people on Bobby Brown's IG that's on his Twitter basically want to know what's up with Bobby Brown. What's going on with you, Bobby Brown? Where are you? Like, what's happening? People want Bobby Brown to respond. So basically Bobby Brown's attorneys responded to the situation, but people are in fear. Some people are in fear that his wife has something to do with Bobby Brown, basically if he really did get hit by a car. But they are saying that there's no way he got hit by a car and it didn't happen, that he didn't get hit. So what do you guys think about this situation? I mean, this is crazy. This is like a wake-up call, because if anything is going down, or maybe this is not true. Maybe the sister is actually making this up. Maybe she had a nightmare. Maybe she had a dream. Maybe she thinks something is going to happen to Bobby Brown. Maybe she feels it. Maybe she got some intuition, or whatever the case may be. And so she could have possibly created this story to get people to be aware, to please pray for Bobby Brown and his safety, that he stays alive, that nothing happens to him. Because a lot of people do believe that Whitney Houston, she was sacrificed. People believe that Whitney Houston was murdered, and I do also too as well. People do believe Bobby Christina was murdered and she was a sacrifice. I believe that too as well, just like I believe Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson was murdered, and I think Prince was murdered, in my own opinion, because it seemed like it was a sacrifice, especially with Whitney Houston and a tub of water and the bathroom and that gateway. I'm like, OMG, like, what's going on? So people are concerned about Bobby Brown. I mean, Bobby Brown has a lot of fans out here that's on Twitter and IG that wants to hear from Bobby Brown, want to hear it out of his own mouth. Some people actually just want Bobby Brown to go live on Twitter, go live on Instagram, and show him walking, to show that he's okay. Because Whitney Houston, R.I.P., and Bobby Christina, R.I.P., and the last person in that circle would be Bobby Brown. And we don't know where the money's at. I don't know if Bobby Brown received any money from his daughter passing away, because she did have an estate, she did have a trust fund, and I don't know who got a hold up of the trust fund. I know if Bobby Brown got any of it, he better watch himself. He better watch what's going on. Like, this is a crazy situation. So I guess the moral of the story is just to keep Bobby Brown in your prayers and pray for him and pray for your family members and the people that you love around you, because sometimes you get, sometimes people have intuition, sometimes people have dreams, sometimes people really think that something bad is going to happen to their family member, and they don't know whether it's true or false, or they just over imaginating, or they're over imaginative. They're using so much of their imagination that they don't think it's true. Like, and sometimes you could have a premonition, or you could have some intuition going on. So I guess the moral of the story is to pray for Bobby Brown, that he's okay, and keep him out of harm's way, because you never know what could be planned for him. And basically this could be a story to block anything to happen to him, because people are aware and they're looking at Bobby Brown, and people are praying and thinking about him too as well. So I don't know, but we haven't seen Bobby Brown walk. We haven't seen him address and say it wasn't him. And I'm surprised that, I know Bobby Brown is the king of R&B, but I'm surprised he has an attorney, and his attorney is Christopher Brown, release a statement. Like, why can't Bobby Brown release a statement? Why can't he get on Instagram? But I know he's a star, he's a legend. He probably doesn't feel like he needs to address these rumors, because him and his sister doesn't get along that well. His sister, Leolah Brown, she basically did cause some commotion when it came to Whitney Houston funeral, and when it came to Bobby Christina funeral. And she also does not get along with Bobby Brown's wife, his present wife at the time right now. So he probably just feel like, what, this is just a shot at you, trying to grab attention, you're clout chasing, you starting trouble for no reason, or maybe he thinks she might want some money. Who knows what the case may be, but let's just lift Bobby Brown up in prayer that he's protected and nothing happened to him, because that it would be like, it's tragic already to have Whitney Houston gone, to have Bobby Christina gone, and then just to think that Bobby Brown would no longer be with us too as well. It just hurts, because if you love music and you love the way that music touch you, you already know Whitney Houston killed it when it came to music. Like, she slayed every day, all day when it came to music. She was a beautiful voice and a person, and she was still down to earth. She was still down with the regular people. She was still down with the average Jane and Joe, baby. Bobby Brown had a terrific voice and personality, and he was able to write songs too as well, just like Whitney Houston. And Bobby Christina was coming up, but she was coming up in a lot of confusion, and her mother left, and her father was somewhere else with his new family, basically trying to get his life and his mind together, because yes, he did have years of drug abuse, and that can affect your mind, your brain, and your body, especially when you're trying to survive and you're having kids after kids. And now he's in a new relationship where he feels like he might not have as much control as he did in the past, because he's not like what he used to be, and he's probably in a better state, and he probably thinks that he feels like he's stable, and he's in a good place with his wife right now, and he's happy to be in that place, and he doesn't want anything to interfere with that. He don't want to make any more mistakes. But it is what it is. I'm just like, damn, what is going on? So what do you guys think? You guys think Bobby Brown's okay? I think Bobby Brown's okay. But will make me feel a lot better, which Bobby Brown don't have to do it, because I'm just Mary Jane out here. You know what I'm saying? We just peep squad over here, baby. I would like to see him walk on IG. Like, sometimes this is a 2019 as the day of receipts. We want to see it. We want to hear it. We want to visualize it. So, but he doesn't have to. But it'll make us feel a lot better. But we'll still lift Bobby Brown up in prayer that he's protected and no harm comes to him at all, whether it's physical, mentally, or emotionally. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.